big.
Nah, this is not big. And the answer, by the way, is yes. Mauricio Umansky, owner of the agency, can actually pay his bills. Yes.
What do you make of Apollo Nida, Phaedra's ex-husband, who she was married to for almost 10 years, now being arrested for assault against his current wife? And what do you think this means for his probation future?
I don't know. So now, is there anything to this? I mean, I saw, like, I didn't read this one. He got arrested and
He was allegedly cheating on him. And
she was cheating on him. Okay.
well, that's the rumor, and he lost it.
He
And
lost it and he assaulted her. Well, I don't think that's great for the probation. Do you?
again, the ex-husband of Phaedra Parks, Apollo Nida, went from trying to end his probation early, which he was denied, to another arrest for allegedly assaulting his current wife. His drama and legal troubles continue. According to In Touch, his current wife, Shireen Al-Mafti, called the police on March 11th for an incident that allegedly escalated from an infidelity argument to a physical altercation. The 45-year-old is no stranger to run-ins with the law, but alleged violence is different from his long-running rap sheet, which, of course, he went to jail for basically like Ponzi scheme type deal, check fraud.
Something like
I'd have to
that.
look. According to a police report, Shireen claimed she came home from a girls' night out when the couple got into a heated disagreement. Apollo reportedly confronted her with a video of her locking lips with another man. After verbally sparring about cheating on each other, she claims he got physical with her. Apollo allegedly pulled her by the hair, pushed her against a refrigerator before a scuffle reportedly ensued. Shortly after, Shireen claimed she ran outside to get help and called 911, and her husband left the scene.
I mean, look, we all get mad at people. Like, what are you thinking is going to happen when you lay your hands on someone? Like, anywhere. Like, what do we think is going to happen? It's usually not going to end well, right?
No, he secured a $3,000 bond, was bailed out pretty quickly. Yikes. So,
Yikes.
yeah. Yeah, more trouble for Apollo.
Poor thing. Speaking of which, Drew, poor thing. Miss Sidora, we all know Miss Sidora loves the microphone in front of her. Miss Sidora's been flapping her gums a little bit from RHOA. Apparently, the cast trip is about to happen, and Miss Sidora is saying things like, she thinks Kenya belongs to be on the show. That they lost it's a big hit, which I agree with that. And, none of us know what's going to happen. They haven't told us anything. And we're hoping Kenya walks through that door in, I guess, the next 3 weeks of the filming. So I don't know. I mean, anything is possible, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're done with Kenya.
Um, I don't know. I mean, you know far better than I do. I'm kind of confused on this one because it certainly wasn't porn that she put up. However, she puts this definite picture of a penis next to her casting ID.
Keep it clean, girl, because that YouTube and they're very upset with you. The last time we talked about this story, you were a little more graphic in what the pictures entailed, and YouTube wrote me a little note about you.
Hey,
So,
sweet.
real story, real story. They're like, you're such a great contributor and you follow all the rules, but who is this woman here? And this is the problem. And I said, well, we've had foul mouths for like 5 years. What's the problem? And they said, no, this is a little more. It's a little graphic. And sure enough, you were talking about
I
lots of
self-indulgent.
things happening in this picture.
I mean, I don't
True
know.
story, listeners. True story. Go on.
It is a true story. I mean, Kenya says she's going to be back, right? Kenya's like, you haven't seen the last of me, so maybe we are going to see her. Maybe they pulled her. They wanted a break. They couldn't keep her. They had to look like they're reacting, and then she appears on the last couple episodes. I guess, right? I mean, it's all possible.
I mean, look, as a fan, I mean, Kelly Dodd says I'm a fan. As a fan, as someone who loves a moment in TV, I would love that if the big reveal at the end of the season is look who's back and it ends on a cliffhanger. But this isn't Melrose Place. There is no Lisa Rinna. This isn't a weekly cliffhanger show. I just don't see it. But yeah, yeah. I mean, anything is possible. Last episode, you told me that Kim Zolciak Bierman is acting normal and likable on Surreal Life. So, what the hell do I know about
Going on.
anything? What do I know?
Well, I bet you know more about everything that's happening over at Vanderpump Rules
Ooh, there's a
because
lot.
there's a lot of tea. Ariana and Katie have now filed and fired back at Chef Penny David, who, of course, they're now in this lawsuit because Penny alleges she owns the trademark to something about her. But apparently, when you do a trademark, there's like a 30-day window. There's a period of time where somebody can contest it and say, I have claims to that. I have dibs to that. Well, Ariana and Katie have done that. So this battle kind of continues, I guess. They're going to fight her on who owns that. And I can't remember if there was a second part of this. I can go look. I'm not sure if they're trying to countersuit, saying there was never a contract in place for the promised money that Penny says she's owed. But it
Like
does look like
10,000 or something, right?
10,000 a month through this year. Like so basically $120,000 for
Hmm.
2024. Where is it? So we don't know, right? I mean, but they are kind of firing back at Penny.
And they said, by the way, the trademark we filed is let's just be very clear. It includes candles, shirts, home goods, pasta, cars, soda, like everything. They threw the whole kitchen sink in there. Now, I don't know if we're gonna expect all that from the Gales just this year, guys, but that's a common thing to do with the trademark. Let's include it all. This one, look, my gut says that it's going to be decided in favor of Ariana and Katie. It's just my gut
Really? Well, isn't
on
Penny
this one.
married to a lawyer?
Yeah, she
Well,
is.
then why would she be doing that? I mean, this is money out of, unless he's handling the case and then it's just their time and not money. And maybe
He
they're like, you know what? Let's roll the dice, see if we can get any money out of this. I don't know.
he might be, but let me tell you something. This Ariana, between that, just making Tom Sandoval go away in that suit. Now we have Rachel Leviss. Like she is just booked and busy to pay lawyers, you know?
I hear that I still haven't been or gotten my sandwich at something about her, but I'm going to go. I hear there's still like lines.
Still lines. Seth Rogen just went. Did you see that?
I know. I saw the picture with his wife.
So
I hear that they're doing well.
so you go and you tell me how that is. I'm
I'm
gonna skip
gonna.
that one. Okay.
I'm gonna try their sandwiches.